Hey guys, Jaya here. Today I'm going to be coming at you with my handbag collection and just looking at everything. I'm probably going to do a part 1 and part 2. Part 1 being the larger handbags and part 2 being clutches and wallets and smaller items like that. So we'll just jump right in. Oh, and before I just wanted to mention that this is not a bragging video, this is not a showing off video or anything. This is just solely for people who enjoy watching videos like this. I know I do, so that's why I'm making this. And this collection is over about 10 years worth of time, and it's either stuff I've purchased or have been given by my family. So my very first ever handbag, designer handbag, was the Louis Vuitton 30cm. I bought this for my 16th birthday. I was so excited. I still love this bag to death. I think it's a great bag. I think if you're thinking about purchasing your first designer bag, this is a good place to start. It holds everything. It only looks better with age. The patina on this, you can see, is not even that dark yet. It's still about a medium shade of tan. And I know a lot of people actually think that this material is leather. Louis Vuitton material is actually not leather. It's this very durable canvas that's made by soaking it in this fluid for a long period of time. And actually, a lot of times the way you tell, and I know this sounds crazy, but it's true, the way you tell if it's real is you can take a match up to it, and this canvas print here, it will not light on fire. However, I can't say the same for the leather here and the leather trimming here, but this actual material here, if it's a true Louis Vuitton, is not supposed to light on fire. So I've never tried it, probably won't, but fun fact. So the next bag I'm going to show you is this Mulberry Bayswater bag. This bag I think is great. It fits a lot. It fits my laptop, notebooks, makeup, wallet, whatever I need. It has a lock here. The leather is very durable also, and the bag itself, without having anything in it, is very light. So on the inside here, and you can tighten how much you want it gathered here with these buckles on this front part. I don't know if you can see. It has a zip here. And it's just, like I said, very spacious and a great durable bag. And this, I did purchase this before the price increase. I know they had a little bit of a price increase by a couple $100s, which is really not as bad as some of the other companies, namely Chanel, out there. But it is a great bag. It's just clean, classic. You can wear it season after season. Yeah, nothing bad to say about it. The next bag I want to show you guys is this Prada Servo tote. This bag is probably about 5 years old now. I love it to death. Still love it just as much as when I bought it. And I did choose this at the time because it had very minimal hardware. I loved the shape and the color. I thought it was just very unique. And I know it's showing up a little more purple on camera, but it is more of a dark burgundy in person. It does come with a shoulder strap. I just have it in the box. And this is deerskin leather, which is so incredibly soft and supple, but it does, for the most part, as you can see, this is just stuffed with some tissue paper. It does, for the most part, retain its shape, and it's, even as supple as it is, it's very scratch resistant, which I like. So the next bag I'm going to show you is the Celine trapeze, and this is the larger one, so it does not have the shoulder strap. In hindsight, if I was probably to go back and buy this bag, I would buy the smaller size most likely, just because it does have that shoulder strap, and this fits more than I think I would even carry in my suitcase to go on a trip over the weekend. So it's a huge bag, and this is before they started making the zip on the back. I know it has the zip on the back now. This was before that. It is suede gray here with a navy leather. And I'll just open it up for you guys. So the zip, it has a zip here, and then it has a zip here, and it just fits more than I would ever need. And the leather on this is so tough that it is a little bit prone to scratches, but it is the leather that will probably hold its shape for at least 20 years, which is what I like. A benefit of buying the larger one, I think it kind of looks better than the smaller one when you tuck in these sides. So I'll show you how that looks. So you just can pop up these sides. I'm sure you guys know that. And so I think with the sides tucked in versus compared to the smaller one, I didn't button them, but you can kind of get the idea here. I didn't button them, so obviously when you button them, they would stay. But you can see, I kind of think that looks a lot sleeker than how the smaller one would look, which was more appealing to me. So, and then the next bag that I will talk about is the Chanel Classic Flat Bag. This one is the Jumbo Beige Caviar with gold hardware. Love this bag. It's pretty heavy though on its own, to be honest. There's 1,000 reviews of these, so I'm probably not going to show you that much. You can see the inside, the flap here. I just keep it with this flap up here so the chain doesn't really get scratched. And I know a lot of people say that when they're storing these that they place the chain inside. I don't. I put it in the box this way, and I just put the chain right here because then for sure, and this fits in the box, and for sure it will not crinkle the inside or outside of your leather, and I think that's just a lot more of an efficient way to store it. But great bag. I usually don't do it as the double. I do it as a single, and I am taller. I'm 5'9", so it's not as overwhelmingly long on me as it would be on someone who is shorter. So love this bag, extremely durable. And this one at this point is probably, this is about 5 years old now. So you can see it still looks great, still holds its shape. Yeah, great bag. The next bag I'm going to show you is also a Chanel bag. This is the Chanel reissue in aged calfskin with gold hardware. This was actually my very first Chanel purchase. And this was back in 2007. So I could not be more in love with this bag. I bought this in France. Actually, when I went, I originally wanted the one with the CC lock. And I found this in the store, and I fell in love with it, and I probably love it even more than the day I bought it. And Coco Chanel herself is the one who designed this lock, which is the original lock. It's Karl Lagerfeld who designed the CC lock. So knowing that, I kind of wanted something more that was in tune with the original Chanel design, and I could not love this more. Few differences. These do come in all kinds of leathers, mostly seasonal. This is the one that they have season after season. This is black. Very durable leather. The few differences are the chain, obviously the lock, and then it does come to a little bit of a V here. And I just think this is so elegant and timeless. And this is probably, second to the next bag I'm going to show you, it's probably my favorite. So the next bag we have here is the holy grail of all bags. It is a Birkin. This is a 35 cm Togo leather with gold hardware. And I got this just maybe about 7 months ago. I know I got a few questions last time I did purchase all these from the store. I have authenticated before, but I just think that you're better purchasing something from the store because it's like purchasing an insurance policy, especially, and if you're not going to, and I think the two things, if you buy nothing else from the store, really should be Chanel and Hermes, because these are the two companies that if something happens to your bag, obviously Hermes is in a league of its own, you know, Chanel a step down from that, but still exquisite. Um, if anything was to happen to these bags, you can take them to the store and they will send them and have them repaired for you. So to me, when you're spending that amount on a handbag, better to have that little bit of a safety net where if something happens, you know it's a non-issue, that it's real and they're going to fix it and they're going to restore this bag. So that's really, I think, when you're paying that full price, I know Chanel is just absurd at this point, and just go to Hermes probably is what you're thinking. I would too. So those are it for the large bags.